Yeah, baby, we live. Yeah, baby, we live. Yeah, baby, we live, baby.
What it is, what it do is Big Mo. Welcome back to the Big Mo Podcast, episode 17. Happy Labor Day, everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It's been one hell of a week. I didn't do a show on Saturday. Been busy. Just got back to New York last week, so I've been doing a lot of shit. Hope everybody's been good. It's gonna be a great show today. I hope you guys, if you guys are here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends. Tell them about the network that we have going on here. That's only gonna get bigger. Got things in the works. Still working on shit. Don't worry. Be patient. But make sure I have a Patreon. If you want to sign up to the Big Mo Network Patreon, the link is down below. It'll be awesome. I just got a new patron today. I'll give him a shout out in a second. Also, my Discord is free. I'm gonna put the new link down below. I haven't put it up yet, so don't click that link just yet. I'm putting a new link that should be good for forever. And join the Discord. It's free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to be a patron to have access to it. So join us. We're having a great time over there on our Patreon right now. It's starting to get some people on there, so it's starting to get real fun. I'm enjoying it. Also, I have Streamlabs. If you guys want to send me any questions, concerns, suggestions, just want to send me money, you guys can send it to the Streamlabs down below, Big Mo's movie review, or you can also just click the link in the description. I have it in the description down below. Without further ado, I'm going to give a shout out to my $5 tier patrons. I want to give a shout out to Lloyd Nance, shout out to Matt Munoz, and shout out to our newest member, Jared Jenkins, in his bitch. Let's go. Thank you for being subscribed to my Patreon. I really appreciate it. Trying to get both roll. I've been trying to do watching all shit, but it's hard. I don't know how to do that shit. So I'm trying to work on other things to do. Maybe I might do Jackbox games. Might do Jackbox games if I get it. So that way my patrons could have something that's exclusive. Or pretty soon, what I'm planning to do with the Mo and Kel show. The Mo and Kel show will probably be coming sometime in October. We've talked about it, me and Kels, sometime in October. What's gonna happen with that show is basically that show will be pre-recorded, and then it will be added to the Patreon first as a Patreon exclusive to the $5 tier, and then a day or two later, I'm not sure when we're gonna post the exclusive for Patreon, but maybe a day or two after that, it will go live on YouTube. It will go on YouTube, the show. So be on the lookout of that in October. So that should be fun. I'm looking to get guests on pretty soon too. Might start having guests on the show. Don't know who yet. Depends on what's the topic. Depending on what's gone on in the week. Maybe I interview somebody. Who knows? But trying to shake shit up around here. You already knew, so I'll tell you right now, it's been one hell of a week. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm back in New York. Completely different setup. Tell me if everything sounds good. I know Matt is in the building. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to my boy Matt is in the building. What up? What it do, bro? How was your day? How was your weekend? How was everything? Um, wait, I'm trying to get this thing. Hold up. Let's see if this thing works. I have a mouse here. I totally forgot I have a mouse. I want to see if it maybe works here. I should have done this before, but I waited last minute like I always do. Let's see. Okay, sounds good. Hold on, let me put the music on too. I don't have it loud. I have it like at 10. Since it's a new system, I gotta see if everything's good. Ooh, you. Oh yeah, I got my mouse working. You eating a tamale? Nice. Yo, I never had a tamale ever. I want one, but I want to make sure that shit's legit good. You know, I don't want to just try anybody's tamales. The music sounds good. Everything sounds good because I have my mic over here, so it's kind of different. I usually have my mic on this side, and the screen is different. TV's in different places, so just hopefully it sounds good. What you got it out of? Like what? It's like damn, they're bomb. I bet. What kind of tamales did you get? You got like meat ones or like I know they have like sweet dessert type tamales too. Are they good? I bet they are. You over there in freaking Cali, so that's definitely good. Sounds real good. All right, cool. I gotta make sure because you know everything is freaking all over the place here. I had to switch up everything. But yeah, what a week! What a week! There's been so much shit that happened this week between me coming almost having the worst flight I've ever had in my life. Mixed with the worst storm that I've probably been in, mixed with freaking Donda and Certified Lover Boy coming out this week as well, mixed with AEW. Like it's been so much mixed with Shang-Chi. Like so much highlights that I don't think there's enough for this one show. So if I don't get to it in this show, it's most likely gonna be on Saturday. I'm gonna get to today. I'm gonna try to get through the AEW All Out pay-per-view because that's the most recent on my mind, and that was fucking epic. And there's gonna be spoilers, so if you didn't watch it and you're planning on watching it, go pause this or whatever, or come back to this later when it's not live, and enjoy the show because that's one hell of a fucking show. But yeah, so I was in Florida. I came back to New York on Tuesday. What was Tuesday, right? Tuesday was the storm, right? I'm trying to think. It was, right? Shout out. What's up? Just saying what up. I'll catch the replay later. All right, bro. Thanks for being a patron, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Austin, what up, Austin? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing fine. Bruce, I'll see you on the replay. But yeah, so I had a flight on Tuesday. I woke up on Tuesday in Florida, right? And it was already raining in Florida. So I was already like, oh shit, it's gonna be one of those flights, those just straight rain flights, right? So we go to the airport, everything's fine. There was a slight delay, but it was not a delay in the time of departure. It was time of arrival because they were gonna take a different path. Instead of going straight, they were gonna go from Florida and kind of go around the storm and go towards Cincinnati, go around into Pennsylvania, come up into upstate New York, and then go down into New York. They were taking a whole different flight, so it was like an hour extra of time, or 30 minutes actually. I'm lying, 40. It felt like an hour. So we got up there, got into the flight, everything's Gucci. We're going and we're on the plane and we started to go, and it's funny because it was mad windy because while the plane was taking off, like you could see, like he was trying to stay steady with the plane. I was like, I'm gonna die here. Like we haven't even took off yet. This shit's like unstable as fuck. So I go and we're going up, and we finally get up, and I'm like, good. So we keep on going up and up, of course. We stay. We steady out. So we're on our way. And in the middle of the fucking flight, out of nowhere, like the plane just went man fucking turbulence out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, right? But it was like probably 30 seconds, not even, less than that. So we were good. But then the pilot told us that we're about 40 minutes away from New York, and it's gonna be a rough one. And as soon as he said that shit, I was like, oh, great. I'm fucked. That's it. This is gonna be one of those flights. So we get there and we're starting a descent. And you can see the clouds, how dark they are, right? So we start going, right? And we're going now we have to descend. So now the pilot is trying to go faster so he can get through the clouds. Boy, when I tell you, thank God I was watching Wrath of Man, right? Before that. But the movie finished before we got into all that stuff. So I started watching Anchorman. And thank God I was watching Anchorman, because luckily the comedy of that kind of alleviated me a little bit. So I wasn't as fucking scared of shit. But we were going, and it was like that scene out of fucking like any of these plane disaster movies, like Lost and shit like that. We like fucking rocking back and forth, rocking, like going up and then free falling down. Me and my mom I was with my mom, so we were holding each other's hand. We were like, "This is fucking nuts." I was scared shitless. You hear everybody like, like when you hear on the ride, they go, but it was like that scared fucking. It wasn't like, oh, we on a ride, so this is okay. It was more like, yo, everybody's scared for their life at this point. So it was all the way. It was like that for about 20 minutes. 25 minutes around there, straight turbulence. I kid you not, I was like, this is the worst flight. It's definitely the worst flight I've ever been on. I've been in turbulence before, but like it'll be sporadic. It won't be nothing. It won't be that crazy. But this was bad, really fucking bad. To the point I was like, yo, that fucking wings are gonna fall off. I'm fucked. This is gonna be nuts. So we going, and the lower we go, the darker the clouds are getting. Instead of getting any lighter, it's getting darker. And I'm like, bro, this is not good. This is not good, yo. I was like, yo, the pilot must be like the pilot from Airplane when he's like sweating bullets and shit. Like that must be him. He was going. I thank God for our pilot, man. Thank God for the pilot, bro. That's why you gotta thank your pilots whenever you leave your plane, man, because you never know what could happen. So we're getting close. As soon as we kind of break the clouds, there's a lot of rain because it's already raining in the city. The storm already is on us. So we're going down, and it's still like you feel the freaking bumps. Like everybody going sideways and shit, and I was panicking. I was like, "Yo, we need to fucking land this plane." But I was like, in between panicking, I was like, "Nah, we got this, people. Let's go, we got this." So we get it, and we finally land, bro. And everyone on the plane started clapping. Let me tell you something about clapping. Clapping is like a Latino tradition. Whenever we go to like Puerto Rico or DR or something like that, and we land, it's like gracias a Dios, gracias a Dios that we hear. Like, thank God we land. We're happy we're in our homeland and stuff like that. So this was just a clap for we fucking survived. We survived, and people were like nervous laughter, like and then I said, because out loud I was like, I had to be the joke. I had to say the joke. I was like, this is why I don't get on roller coasters. And the whole fucking plane started laughing. They were like, true. It's like, this is why I don't fuck with roller coasters. I think I said fuck with roller coasters or don't go on roller coasters, one of them two. But everyone started laughing. But man, like, what a fucking flight, bro. I never want to be in a flight like that ever again. I'd rather have been delayed to the next day. I swear, I'd rather have been delayed to the next day. I have to stay in Florida one extra day. I go back home and sleep. You know. So we get there, right? We get home. We get here. We get our bags. We go out. It's fucking pouring raining. So we get an Uber and shit like that. We get back home. It's still raining. So we get back home and we're chilling. And me and my mom been dying for fucking pizza. Dying for pizza. Of course, because they ain't no fucking thing as New York, like no New York pizza, man. Nothing. I don't care what anybody fucking says. You can take any other pizza, shove it, because New York City pizza is where it's at. So we were like, oh, we're gonna go to Rose's. That's our pizza. That's about a block away from us, like a block or two. It's a long block, so it's like a half a mile, maybe less. I'm not good with fucking length of shit. But we went there and it was pouring, it was raining, so we were like, oh, got our umbrellas, whatever. We were like, we just hungry, we gotta eat something. There was nothing in the fridge, there was nothing at home. So we got to the pizza place. There was nobody in there. Nobody. Everybody was home. Nobody was gonna go in this rain with a fucking storm on your ass and shit. So we got to the place. We ordered. I ordered 2 cheese pieces. My mom's ordered 2 cheese pizzas as well, and some garlic knots. And we got them. The guy accidentally gave us an extra one. Here, take the extra one. So I was like, cool with me. So we were eating. The news was on, and all of a sudden you hear a tornado warning, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Tornado watch is one thing because it's a tornado watch. It's like, just watch out for the tornado. A tornado warning means there's a fucking tornado on the ground somewhere. And I was like, oh, we gotta fucking go. We gotta go home. Like, this is fucking crazy. So when we left, we finally ate and everything. When we left to go back home, we were walking. Luckily, it was not raining anymore, but it was a lot of lightning and thunder. So we get home. We get back home. We go upstairs because our home is on the 2nd floor. We chilling and everything like that. Take a bath. Everyone's just chilling. And then it starts to rain. But rain so fucking hard that it looked like a waterfall was coming down our window. So I've seen it before, but usually this rain doesn't last long enough for it to do anything. So we were there looking at it, like, having fun. We're like, oh my god, look at all the rain, because we like rain and shit like that. We love that shit. But then at one point, I was looking out our living room window where we have the AC, and you can feel the water coming from the AC, like splashes of water. So we were like, oh shit, like, oh damn, water's coming in, like, watch out. So, oh, excuse me, sorry. Let me take some water. Yeah, so then my mom goes to the kitchen because she hears the water over there too. So we're like, oh shit, like, it's pouring raining. When my mom looks down on the floor, there's a huge fucking puddle. The rain there's so much rain piled up that it started seeping in through the windowsill, bro. And my mom saw a big ass puddle of fucking rain of water, and we were like, holy shit. So we had to get the mop and mop it up, but then it still kept coming in, so we had to put towels, bro. We had to put towels underneath where the rain's coming from. And then it started doing it in the window in the living room too, because I think it just got enough from the AC and just started coming in. I had to put it underneath the AC so it'll drop. And we were like going fucking nuts because it wasn't stopping raining. Then our landlord's daughter lives downstairs in the first floor, and then she has the basement. The basement fucking flooded. Granted, it wasn't as bad as, like, it wasn't that big, but it was still like probably 2 or 3 inches, which is a lot of fucking rain to be down in the fucking basement. So they showed us a video and they were like, yo, like, look at this So we were all fucking, and then we look outside in the front, like over here on this is the front of the house. So we looking out, and you can see like almost look like a fucking river was coming through the street, like straight up a whole fucking ass river. It was nuts, man. And then I was looking at videos and the rest of New York and how everything looked like a river outside, and I was like, bro, this is some serious shit, man. I've never seen this much rain ever in my entire life. I've never seen this much rain come down at once, you know? And it was frightening, bro, because we still had tornado watches, tornado warnings, still have flash floods. So I was just making sure that no other windows was gonna start leaking. So I stood up all night, bro, until like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning when the news started up again at like 4:30, our local news. And around 5 o'clock, Mike Woods, which is the meteorologist, was like, it looks like we're clear of it, clear of the rain and all the tornado warnings and stuff like that. And I was like, finally can go to sleep. Like I had to take another shower. I took a shower and I went right to bed. And it was just like, what a day to come back to New York, bro. Like, what a fucking day. Like, out of all the things that happened, though, it was, I've never thought in my wildest dreams it was going to be like that, man. Never thought. Matt goes, damn, that's scary. Yeah, man, it was scary. It was scary. At one point, I was like, this is bad. This is bad. I hope a tornado won't come through because that would suck fucking ass. No way these houses are, no houses are built for tornadoes unless that shit is a straight up like fortress, like fucking, I don't know, something that's built really strong and shit. Matt goes, that's a sick hat, homie. Yeah, thank bro. I love this hat. This is it's from Hat Club. It's the 1999 World Series champion Yankees, but it's a watermelon colorway. So that's why it has the red rim, and it has like, if you look closely, it has like the colors, of course, like a pinkish red and the green, white, all the watermelon colors, which is fucking dope. Matt goes, I like the rain too. Yeah, man, the rain is mad soothing and shit. I love it. I do love it, but not like that. That was just straight up ridiculous. Never rains in LA. I know. I went to LA once. It didn't rain at all. So obviously, quite the adventure indeed, bro. Quite the adventure indeed. Lego, hey Lego, what's up? Welcome to where I used to live. We had flood alarms because the river would flow over, but it would never get like 6 feet of water that would run down main streets like rapids. Wow. Yeah, we were getting a lot of flash flood warnings. Like, that's never happened over here. Like, that many flash flood warnings. We've got like flash flood watches and shit because when it rains, of course, you know. But to get warnings, that was bad. That was really. I wish I probably could go into it. I wish I had videos on hand to show you guys right now some of the shit, but I think I've sent you guys anyway, so you guys seen it. Yeah, water's no joke. Water could go through anything, man. Water's so fucking powerful, and thank God, where we live, it's not. See, the basement got flooded because the basement's right there, but our first floor, just you have to go upstairs to get to the first floor, the ground floor. So we were good. We didn't have to worry about flooding coming into our homes. So thank God for that, because that would have been a bitch. What really sucks is it only takes 2 feet of water to ruin a car. Pretty much, your car's fucked after that. Luckily, I don't have a car. I would have been assed out. I think I have a video too of the river outside. Basically, I'm gonna have to tell my mom to send me that video and I'll show you guys, because that shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This shit is crazy. Yeah, man, but that was me surviving Ida, yo. I did not expect Ida to be like that. Ever. I did not expect that at all. I don't think anybody expected that. And supposedly there's another fucking storm on the way that supposedly is worse than fucking Ida. Which, please, no, I do not want to fucking deal with that shit. Please. You can take that shit and go. Do not. So with that being said, we get to one of our first topics today. Sucks that we have to talk about it. Happened today. Happened not too long ago. Probably like an hour or two ago. The great underrated actor himself, Michael K. Williams, has passed away at 54 years old. 54. That's so fucking young. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know. I don't know any of the details. I know that they found him in his apartment, but I don't know anything else. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know. Like, I want to know what happened because 54, man, was he sick? I don't remember him ever saying that he was sick. Maybe he had some kind of sickness, but he just didn't tell any of us, any of the fans or any of us knew. But I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks. He's one of my favorite actors, man. Always loved anything. Anytime he popped into a movie, he made it better to me. Anytime. Like, he's also like, I mean, come on. Omar from The Wire. Come on, bro. Omar from The Wire. And one of the best TV show characters ever. And I just recently watched that, like 3 years ago, The Wire for the first time. Actually, I think it was 2 years ago. Because it was before the pandemic. And that character was so good, man. That character was so layered and he played him so good. Like, I love, and I was just about to say that. Matt, Chalky White from Bulwark Empire. Bro, I have to watch Bulwark Empire again because I remember me not liking the last season. And then I'm hearing everybody saying that's the best season. And I think I was just like, at that time, I wasn't really into like drama type shit or like, I really mainly watched that show because of gangsters, So my views have changed over the years. So I want to give that show another try because I really did enjoy the show. It's one of my favorite shows on HBO. But I feel like I'll probably appreciate it more now, now that everything's done and it's already had years that passed by. Same thing like Deadwood. I started watching Deadwood and I couldn't get past it for some reason. I want to get back into that because I really want to watch the movie. And I'm not going to watch the movie without seeing the show because it makes no fucking sense. I'm really into that time period, so it's one of my favorite HBO shows. Yeah, man. Listen, coming from New York, man, I have this sick addiction or fascination with anything that has to do with the mafia. Anything that has to do with the mafia. So if the mafia is involved in a movie, in a TV show, guaranteed I'll give it a watch. Like, I fucking love the mafia. Like, they're pieces of shit people, but it just makes for great television, great movies. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's love the culture. I love all the shit that had to go with it, bro. I romanticize that time. Ooh, you romanticize. Not funny. But yeah, like, that's what happens. You romanticize, especially all these movies romanticize mobsters and stuff like that. A lot of them pieces of shit, but it's just, I don't know, something about that world, man. When I was young, I was like, I want to be a fucking gangster. Didn't know what the fuck that meant. Like, didn't know what that really meant. But, like, I always wanted to be a gangster. Sound like fucking Henry Hill from Goodfellas and shit. But yeah, man. Back to Michael K. Williams, man. He's gonna be truly missed, man. One of the most underrated fucking actors, in my opinion. Anything he shows up in anything, like Lovecraft Country. He was fucking. Why am I? It sounds like it's saying country. There we go. Lovecraft Country. There we go. I gotta be like Anchorman and Ron Burgundy. Lovecraft Country. Like, make sure I articulate better. Articulate. I've never been good at articulating stuff. Sometimes that's why sometimes shit comes slurred and everything. But yeah, yeah, Lovecraft Country. He was great in that show, really good in that show. I'm still pissed off that show got canceled after one fucking season. Like that show could have went out for way longer. Yo, I'm so fucking thirsty, man. And this is not satisfying me. It's making me more thirsty. This is not Dasani, so I don't know why. Let me see, make sure this don't have no fucking salt in it, some sodium like fucking Dasani has and shit. Nah, this is purified water. It shouldn't have nothing. But I don't. Man, well, it's meant to be a limited series, right? I'm not sure. I don't think so, bro. I don't think it was meant to be a limited series. I just think maybe to the director probably, but I don't know. I really don't know. No, I don't need coffee. I hate coffee. You know this about me, Lego. I've had it once and I did not like it, and then I don't want to be those people to be dependent on coffee. That if they don't drink coffee in the morning, they become psychopaths. That's not me. I don't want to be like that. I do not want to be like that. I'm a cranky person. That's it. I'm a cranky person in the morning, and it is what it is. Unless I'm on vacation and shit like that, then I'm not really cranky. But yeah. What are some of your guys' favorite Michael K. Williams performances? We got Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire, Omar from The Wire. You have Lovecraft Country. I forgot the character's name. He's been in so much other shit. Like he's been in so many things that. Let me see. I have to look back. He's been in so much stuff that is like hard to remember all of it. You know. Let me see. Michael K. Williams. I can't believe he died at 54, man. That's so young. It's like, why so young? Why you gotta take him so young? It's so tragic. Show me the filmography. Okay, we got. Let's see what we got. He's been in so much things, man. So much things. Oh, he was an Incredible Hulk. Oh yeah, he was that bystander. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. He was in more shows, I think, though, than he was in movies. He was in a lot of movies, but nothing like Brooklyn's Finest. I enjoyed Brooklyn's Finest. 12 Years a Slave. He was in Snitch that's the one with The Rock. He was in RoboCop, The Purge, Anarchy, Kill the Messenger, Inherent Vice, The Gambler, Captain 999, Ghostbusters, When the Bob Breaks, Assassin's Creed, which is fucking horrifying. Horrifyingly bad. Yeah, he was in a lot of movies. Oh, and let me see, Law and Order. He was in The Sopranos for an episode. The Wire, of course. Alias. I'm trying to see anything that he was on for more than 3 episodes, or for a long time. Boardwalk Empire, of course. Bessie. I never watched Bessie. Is that the one with Queen Latifah? I think that is. He was in 3 episodes in Community. The Night Of. Yo, The Night Of is so fucking good. If you never watched The Night Of on HBO, it's a mini series. Go watch it right now. It's so good. It has Riz Ahmed is brilliant in that role. John Turturro is absolutely brilliant in that role as well. Such a great fucking show. Such a great show. What else was he in? He was in Vice. Vice? Oh, that's that show. No, that show. I forgot. Yeah. He was in Battlefield 4. I forgot about that. But yeah, he's been in a lot of low key stuff. You know, I always liked him. Wait. I don't drink coffee in the morning. I don't think I'm a psychopath. You say I don't think I'm a psychopath. That's what you said? because I got confused with that. He's been in a ton of stuff. Yeah, man, he's been in a ton of shit. I really am impressed with all the stuff that he's been in, and he's always been good in it. Like, anytime I seen him pop up, it was nothing like, oh, whatever. It was anytime he popped up, it was like he added a level to it that was like, yo, this is legit. Dope. Like, I love this. I'm trying to see something. What's the next topic? I want to stick on deaths and everything. If you guys know about a role that you love, that you really like them in, feel free to talk about it. But now I want to talk about something fun. I want to talk about Shang-Chi, baby. Shang-Chi. I want to say it right. I don't want to say it like Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Did you see the Shang-Chi movie? Shang-Chi. I think that's how you say it. I'm telling you right now, every time I think about it, it just climbs up my list. It climbs up my list. I put out my new list on Letterboxd, my updated MCU ranking, and I think it's up there. It's definitely my top 10. I put it in my top 10. I know that for sure. I don't think it will move from that. I don't think it will move out of the top 10. It's way too good to like not be in the top 10. You know, it's I have it at the 6th spot. So my top 10 goes Endgame, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, Black Panther, Captain America: Civil War, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man: Far From Home, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Thor: Ragnarok, and then round it out with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, I absolutely loved Shang-Chi. The first off, it blends two of my favorite things in cinema. It blends my love for the MCU and Marvel superheroes with martial arts. Anybody who knows me knows I fucking adore martial arts movies. They're some of my favorite movies I've ever watched. It's a thing that I share with me and my dad. My dad introduced me to martial art movies. It's just something about like the fighting and the choreography and just the fucking insane shit that they do. Like, Jackie Chan is one of the goats, bro. Like, Jet Li, Donnie Yen. Then you got Tony Jaa. You got Eco US from Raid. You got a lot of dope guys, man. Dope guys. And they did their thing in Shang-Chi. Like, whoever choreographed this, I forgot who it was. He's done other martial arts things, if I'm not mistaken. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the fight was probably the best fight scenes I've seen. Well, not even might. It is the best fight scenes I've seen in the MCU when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. Period. Bar none. Nothing tops it. I want to see fucking Shang-Chi fight Captain America. I know it's not going to happen. Well, not with Steve Rogers. It could happen with fucking thing, but he's too good, so they won't fight like that. But the hand-to-hand combat scenes were the scene on the bus was absolutely my favorite scene. The scene on the fucking bamboo just reminded me of Jackie Chan and fucking, I forgot which one it was. He's always doing this. Wasn't it Police Story? It could have been a Police Story or Police Story 2, one of them. But like, it just evoked that Jackie Chan-ness. Like, you see certain things that Simu Liu does when he fights, and he uses like the environment around him, and that's kind of how Jackie Chan was. So, like, the fight scenes are absolutely dope. Leonard Kim, shout out to Leonard Kim in the building. Shang-Chi was epic. Shang-Chi, yeah, bro. I've seen it twice already. I can't wait to go see it again. I have to see it again. I'm probably gonna take my mom to probably see it. I just want to see it again. Chris, shut the fuck up, Chris. How about that? Back to you, bro. Yeah, Drunken Master. And they have like kind of Drunken Master vibes and shit like that too. Like, just the fight scenes. What's the name of the guy with the mask? I forgot they have it's a name for Death Dealer. Fucking awesome, like awesome. His fight with his sister, dope. But that bus scene, man, that bus scene, you seen it in the trailers, but when you see that shit in while watching the movie with the fucking music, by the way, the fucking score, phenomenal. The soundtrack is amazing. Probably what's the song with it's with Sway Lee and Janae Aiko. Ah shit, I've been playing it all this time. What the fuck is it called? What the fuck is it called? Oh, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's in the dark. You know the scene when they finally get to Macau and Aquafina's with him and then the car and that song that's playing. Don't leave me in the dark. That song, fucking, that song has been on replay ever since that movie. Oh my god, it's so good. And yeah, the visuals of this movie, outstanding. Spoiler alert: when they go into Talo, and I didn't expect this. I thought when I saw those scenes from the trailers with like the mythical creatures and shit, I thought that was in the past. I thought that was gonna be a flashback, like how we saw the Mandarin flashback in the beginning of the movie. I thought it was gonna be part of that. I didn't know it was gonna be part of the main third act. So seeing those mythical creatures was fucking awesome. Looks so dope. The visuals are amazing. I did enjoy the comedy. Aquafina to me at this point can do no wrong in my eyes. She's so funny, and her and Simu's, her and Shang-Chi's character just really like they really mesh well together. So it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. Anybody have favorite moments from Shang-Chi? You could spoil it in the fucking chat. I don't care. I'll just switch it to spoiler review if anything later on. But what was your favorite part of the movie? Who could tell me? Matt hasn't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure Matt fucking got spoiled already. Sorry, Matt. And I know you got spoiled. I think you probably told with Rob already anyway, so. Because I'm trying to think. My favorite parts was definitely the bus scene and the bamboo scaffolding scene. Scenes are just pure fucking dopeness. Nah, don't do Matt like dirty like that. I'm good with spoilers. Nah, I'm only saying that, Leonard, because Matt already told me, and we spoke before. He was like, "You can spoil it if you want. I don't care." I was like, "Okay." And I still didn't spoil it for him. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna give too much, hints. What I'm saying is that fucking ending and that post-credit scene, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I won't spoil it. I'm just letting you guys know. The ending and the post-credit scene, there's 2 post-credit scenes. So make sure you stay all the way to the end. Oh, it's dope. I'm not gonna spoil it. Trust me. I'm good. Matt, shut the fuck up, Chris. Yeah, shut up, Chris. Alright? Oh, I can't believe it's like 43 minutes again already. And I haven't even talked about fucking AEW yet, which I'm gonna get into that. That's gonna be the last thing I'm getting into. I haven't seen it, but I want all the spoilers because I ain't going to see it until I can at home. I feel you. Like I feel you. I think it's gonna come out sooner than later at home. I think they're not gonna. Since the pandemic, I think now they're not gonna have these long ass time between when it's out of theaters to when it comes on video, on home video, or it'll probably come on streaming first and then release probably a month later on physical media, because I need the physical copy of Shang-Chi and Black Widow for sure. to keep on with my Marvel collection. I have to fucking update my Marvel collection too. To the ones that are in Blu-rays, I gotta put them and I gotta get them in 4Ks. So I got uh, I got every movie from Guardians in the Galaxy up all on 4K. Everything before that I have to get. They're in regular Blu-ray. So I have to fix that. I have to fix that. I think the only one that's actually the only one in the middle of that is Captain America: First Avenger that I have on 4K. I mean, yeah, 4K, because my regular disc got fucked up, so I had to get it. So I might as well. I was like, yeah, I'll get the 4K. So, yeah, man, this is a great introduction to a new character. Shang-Chi is going to be very important in the future, and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be fucking nuts. What I'm gonna do for anybody that wants to have any spoilers, I'm not gonna say any spoilers here. I'll probably talk about this. I'll probably talk about Shang-Chi again on Saturday. When I talk about Don, I'm gonna talk on Saturday. I'm gonna have a Donda and Certified Lover Boy review, as well as probably talk about other stuff, Shang-Chi and all that. You know. Leonard Kim says, I love the combat when it felt almost like a dance. I was completely mesmerized whenever they were dancing, fighting. Yeah, that was in two occasions. That was in when Tony Leon's character, Mandarin, was fighting / dancing. The mother, I forget the mother's name. Pardon me. He was fighting the mother, and it was almost like they were dancing. It looked so cool, man. So cool. And then again, when Michelle Yao's character, Shang-Chi's auntie, was fighting Shang-Chi and was showing off moves, like, and they looked like they were dancing, and she was teaching them how to dance and shit. Fucking mesmerizing. Awesome. But yeah, that's it for my Shang-Chi review. I think I gave it a 5 stars out of 5. I'm very generous with my movies. If I really enjoyed it like that, there's nothing I didn't like about the movie. If there was nothing I didn't like about the movie, then I can't, I can't give it a half star. The only half star I could maybe give is like, if I give it a 4.5 star, it will be because I don't fucking know. It'll be nitpicking at this point. I'm not a big nitpicking guy. Like, I don't look for little shit to not like. So for me, it's 5 out of 5, but that's consistent with all my top 10 are basically 5 out of 5s for the most part. Yeah, I think they all are. Are they? I think the last 3, like number 7, 8, and 9. No, number 8, 9, and 10 are like 4.5 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. Chris goes, wait, there's fighting in this movie? Spoiler alert, please. I'm gonna have to get a fucking thing that goes to pop up that says spoiler alert. Yeah, like Matt said, hit the like button if you're enjoying the show. You can share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm pretty sure anybody that's on here now is subscribed. But if you're just joining us and you're watching this on a replay and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe. Awesome. So now we're gonna get into the main topic of the show. The main topic of the show is AEW All Out. That was probably one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in a long fucking time. I was like, from top to bottom, the fucking show was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's probably one of my favorite. It's definitely, I think, probably my favorite pay-per-view for AEW so far. I mean, they introduced everybody. Everybody came back, man. Like, I mean, not came back, but some big names came out, like, and made their debut. It's just, AEW right now is kicking WWE's fucking ass. That's all I'm gonna say. AEW, like, WWE don't got shit on AEW. So if we started from the first match, hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay, no, okay. I was just checking my shoe match real quick, making sure I wasn't getting anything. So now we can talk. We can talk about this. So the card was stacked. So right from the beginning, if you don't watch AEW or don't watch wrestling at all, I suggest AEW is a very good company to watch because they are like legitimate pro wrestling. Like it's not all this bullshit that WWE be doing and sports entertainment shit. Like it's fucking wrestling. Make it wrestling. So the first match was for the AEW TNT Championship with Miro, who was formerly Rusev in WWE, versus Eddie Kingston. I think that was a fucking solid fucking match to start the show. Very, very hard hitting. Very brutal. These two guys just go at it, man. These two guys are great competitors. And though I thought that was a pretty good. These are all gonna be spoilers, by the way. So a majority of you don't really watch wrestling, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Miro wins the championship. I forgot. I think he wins it by his submission. I don't remember. I forgot to write it down how he won, but whatever. Then you have the next match. John Moxley versus how do you say this? Satoshi Kojima, something like that. Satoshi Kojima, Japanese wrestler from New Japan Pro Wrestling, made his debut in NXT last night, and that was another brutal match. They are very hard hitters, strong style, basically, whatever you say. They are when you call that strong style, like they don't hold back their punches or whatever, or they're very brutal when it comes to their fighting style. So that was a drag out fight, pretty dope fight, and then John Moxley wins, right? With the paradigm shift. He hits the paradigm shift on Kojima, gets a 3 count. All of a sudden, music starts playing, and steps in. I don't know. I'm not a big New Japan Pro Wrestling guy, so I didn't know who this guy was. But Minoru Suzuki comes out, and supposedly he's one of the biggest badasses in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and fucking a dope ass. I'm gonna look into his shit because I heard he's just fucking insane. So he comes out, and while he's coming out, you see John Moxley like, this motherfucker, like, I gotta deal with you again, like, because John Moxley used to also be in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I think fought him a couple of times and shit like that. So he knows what he's all about. So he's like, fuck, like, you coming out now? Like, oh man. So Suzuki enters the ring. Okay, he enters the ring and he gets right in Moxley's face. And it's like he's giving like this fucking stare, this like straight up like evil fucking stare with a grin on his face. And I'm like, oh, this guy means business. I don't know anything about this guy, but he means business. And he just goes boom and clocks Moxley right in the head. And Moxley gets back and goes, oh, it's like that. Boom, punches him back. And they just go back and forth, making haymaking punches. And then fucking Suzuki lands his finisher on John Moxley and leaves him fucking right there in the middle of the ring and walks out. And everybody was like, yo, I'm going crazy. So that was dope. That was a very cool moment. You're not even knowing the guy. I didn't know a lick of Suzuki or who he was at all. But it was still exciting. It was like, oh shit, this guy's. Pardon me, I don't know if you heard that or not. Fucking, if you hear any noises, any freaking revving engines or anything like that, it's fucking. People like to race on this street because it's a long fucking stretch. So if you hear that, don't worry about it. And yeah, so that fight was done. That was a great match. And then the women's championship match featuring Dr. Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander. I forget, Keith Stanley, Chris Stanley. I'm not sure. Fucking dope match. What are you talking about, Matt? A ghost? What happened? You saw something, bro? Don't fucking scare me. Do not scare me because I gotta sleep here, bro. This is not no. Don't fucking terrify me like that. I don't play with ghosts. So that match is Baker versus Statlander was such a really fun match to watch. It was like I'm not big into. Let me say this. Let me put this the right way. AEW's women's wrestling hasn't really caught on to me like the way WWE's wrestling or women's wrestling has caught on to me. I feel like they're missing something, but Statlander and Britt Baker are amazing performers and delivered a hell of a match. That fucking Pittsburgh Panama Sunrise, that's basically what it was. Move from the top rope that Britt Baker landed on Statlander was such a hell of a fucking move. If I could find it, let me see if I could find it, because I probably can't find it, and I'll show you guys. That was one hell of a fucking move. Like, Britt Baker is so talented, and Panama Sunrise. Let's see. Okay, so I found it. Let me pause the music real quick. Let me get back here. Let me go share screen. Let's see. Chrome tab. Britt Baker. Can you guys see that? Oh, you guys see that? No, let me try to make it bigger. Look at this move. Tell me this move ain't fucking dope. Tell me this move ain't dope as shit.
A wrestler whose temper serves her well many times. Balls up. Pittsburgh Sunrise.
What a move. What a move. Fucking awesome, man. Uh-oh, Mo's gonna get canceled. I ain't getting canceled. I didn't say nothing to get me canceled. Star, what's up, Star? Did I share the audio? Did you hear it? And as long as you saw it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, no, that match was so dope. So dope. So then we move on to the AEW Tag Team Championship match between the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. And let me tell you something right now. I'm going to go down saying that this is probably the best tag team match I've ever seen in my entire life. And one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen in my entire life. It was nonstop from the beginning. Nonstop. They told a beautiful story in the ring. The fucking spots in this fucking match were absolutely crazy. Not to mention it was a cage match. It was a tag team championship match inside a cage. It was absolutely nuts. The spots they were hitting, and Young Bucks is just one of the best tag teams in the world, man. If not the best tag team in the world. And the Lucha Bros are just right there neck and neck with them. And it was just like, I didn't know who was going to come on top on this one, to be honest. Like, the Young Bucks could have easily won this, but Lucha Bros, man. Lucha Bros got the win. And I was so hyped because I was like, the way that they won was just so beautiful, man. It was like such a great story, the story that they told in the ring. I love when great matches have great stories in the ring. And you know what I mean if you watch wrestling. You know what I mean when I say great story in the match. Because, like, sometimes some matches just go through the motion and it's just another match. It's not really anything. And then this story, there's fucking matches like this that just, like, tell a beautiful story inside of it. Like, I love it. I want to have a more in-depth discussion with this with other people. If anybody wants me on the AEW shows or something like that, I'm down to talk about it. Today's show might go a little bit longer. It's already the hour mark. I didn't realize it, but I will be going over a little bit because I'm going to finish off the AEW stuff, and because I really want to get to what happened in the end. So that match, probably the match, not probably, it is the match of the night. That was the match of the night. Then you have the Casino Battle Royale with for the women's. It's the number one contender spot for the women's championship. That was really solid. That was a really enjoyable. I like the way they do the Royal Rumble in this case because it's like the Royal Rumble, and it's basically you have three suit. It's called the casino. So you have the cards like with the three suits. You got the spades, the clubs, and the hearts, right? And diamonds or whatever it is. I forget. And there's three suits that happen. So the clubs come out. Then is the diamonds, the diamonds and the hearts. And I forgot the other one. The spade. I think it's a spade, but I don't know if they use spade in this one. And so four competitors come out at a time, and they get a 2-minute time limit before 4 more competitors come out from another suit, and then the last spot is the Joker card, and when the Joker card was pulled out, Ruby Rose, well, not Ruby Rose, Ruby Riot. I mean Ruby Rose, terrible actress. Ruby Riot, which she is now called Ruby Soho, came out and made her AEW debut. I was shocked. I didn't expect her to be there. I didn't expect her to be there, but I'm like, it's Chicago. She's from Chicago. She's been released by WWE for a bit. Of course she'll make it right now. Like, and she comes in and already she starts killing it. And she ends up winning she ends up winning the match. And it was everybody was so hyped. The whole place went crazy. So she now has the number one contender shot against Britt Baker. That's going to be one hell of a fucking match between her and Britt Baker. They have a lot of history together. Then you had the MJF versus Jericho, and this was a fun match because if Jericho lost this match, he had to leave AEW. We all know that was going to happen. So at one point in the match, MJF gets a 3 count on Jericho. But the thing was, Jericho, before, like right when the ref said 3, Jericho put his foot on the ropes, which means if you put your foot on the ropes, you have to break the count. That means, they break the count. And the ref didn't see it, so she called it, and everybody thought MJF won. Then another ref came out and was like, the other ref came out and was like, you got it wrong. I saw the whole thing. He put his foot on the ropes, so he's still in the match. And then they come and they resume the match, and Chris Jericho does a rollover on him. Didn't get it, but then they started grappling on the floor, and Chris Jericho finally got the walls of Jericho on him and submitted him, and everybody was going crazy. Chris Jericho's awesome. One of the highlights of the night was CM Punk's return to the ring in almost 7 years. This gave me goosebumps. I had legit goosebumps while watching the show when I heard his music, Cult of Personality, come out. Look at my eyes, what do you see? The Cult of Personality. I know you ain't got that shit. Oh my god. And then he came out and it was like, damn, bro, I've missed CM Punk. I've missed this so much. The match was okay. Darby Allin is fucking amazing and such a great competitor for him to go against. But you could tell Punk hasn't wrestled in 7 years. Excuse me. He needs to knock some of that rust off. But this is his first match, so I wasn't expecting anything fucking absolutely insane. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be the best fucking match he's ever had in his life. I just wanted to see, bro, he still got it? And he still got it. He could still fucking hit that GTS, I'll tell you that much. I absolutely loved his comeback. He gets the win with the GTS. Sting gives him a handshake. He shows his respect to Darby Allin as well. And it was just an overall great moment to see CM Punk back in the ring doing what he does best, because he's the best in the world, you know? So it was just a great experience. Great. Then it gets us to the main event for the AEW Championship of the World Championship. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage. Kenny Omega is the AEW champion, and Christian Cage is the TNA champion. TNA or Impact Wrestling, whatever. I don't. Are they fused together? I'm not sure. That was probably my second favorite match. I'm trying to think. It might be my second. Yes, it's my second favorite match of the card. It was so much fun. It was great. Kenny Omega hitting fucking moves that I see nobody else do. Like, Kenny Omega is a fucking special talent. Like, he's legit probably one of the best wrestlers ever in the world. Right now, there's nobody. There's only a few people that can touch him. Only a few people that can touch him. So he ends up getting the win against Christian Cage, right? Great win. He wins as Slimy, of course, with I don't know what they called in the AEW. I'm sorry. Gallows and Anderson. I think they are still called that. I think that's their real names. But whatever. They came in and interjected into the match and tried to help him win. So they did. They helped him win. And that the match ends, and they come out and they start beating the shit out of Christian Cage. The Young Bucks come out all fucking hurt from their match earlier, and even they started kicking Christian Cage. And then you get Kenny Omega comes on the mic and says, nobody could beat me. There's nobody in this company that could beat me. Anybody that has a shred, even a chance to beat me, is either not here, not here, retired, or they're all dead, right? And as soon as he said they're all dead, the lights turn off, pitch black, and I was like, "Uh-oh, what's happening here?" And all of a sudden, it cuts to the stage, and the music hits, and it's Adam Cole, baby. Adam fucking Cole is in AEW. Adam Cole. I was watching this at 4:00 in the morning, and I was screaming, going nuts. Such a fucking amazing debut. WWE is shaking in their boots, and I'm going to tell you why even more in just a couple of minutes. Adam Cole is probably one of the top wrestlers out there in the world. He was in NXT, which is WWE brand, and he was probably the best wrestler on there. His contract comes up, and they were going to give him an extension, or they were going to give him something, but AEW came in and swooped in and got him. And according to an interview with Tony Khan and Adam Cole, that it happened faster than they thought it was. So, bro, thank you, Tony Khan. Thank you. So, Adam Cole comes down to the ring. So everybody's thinking, oh shit, he's friends with them. He's friends with them in real life. I just want to tell you that right now. He's friends with them in real life. So he comes in, and you can see him mouthing to Kenny Omega. He is like, "You think I forgot what you did to me? You think I forgot what you did to me?" And I was like, oh shit, he's going against Kenny Omega? So then also while they were beating up Christian Cage, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus came in to try to help. And so they got beat up and shit. So they were on the floor. So Jungle Boy gets up, I guess, to do something, And then Adam Cole super kicks him. Turns over to the New Bucks and goes and gives him a hug. He joins Team Elite. And then he goes on to say, oh, I'm part of the Elite, baby. And then Kenny Omega gets on it. It was like, okay, you thought I was going to bring him here? You thought I was going to have somebody come against me? Nah, this and that. So I'm thinking it's over. I'm like, okay. So he goes, bye. I bid you a fair due or whatever it calls. And he goes, mwah. And then all of a sudden you hear, anybody who knows that's Daniel Bryan's fucking entrance music. Whose real name is Bryan Danielson. He comes out and the whole place erupts. I fucking went nuts. I did not expect him to come out. I was like, because I was hearing the yes chants, but I was like, there's no way they're gonna fucking announce Adam Cole and then Bryan Danielson on the same night. And lo and behold, that's what they did. And I lost my voice at one point last night because I was just off the wall going insane. In fucking sane. Such a moment to have these two of the best wrestlers in professional wrestling on AEW with the talent that they got. Are you kidding me? AEW has signed 4 top talents in a matter of 2 weeks from WWE. WWE, Vince is shitting his fucking pants right now. I'll tell you that right now. Vince is shitting on himself. But yeah, AEW All Out last night was probably one of the best shows, one of the best pay-per-views I've ever seen. So much fun. Such great moments. Such great hype. Everybody was going crazy. Such great crowd reaction. Such great matches. Tag team matches, probably the best tag team match I've ever seen. And it was just fun, man. Fun. But with that being said, this went a little over than I usually do. But it was fun. It was fun talking to you guys. I usually do my shows on Saturdays. But if you don't see my show on Saturdays, it's usually going to be on a Monday. So I'm still working on the time thing. I had to do some stuff on Saturday, so I didn't want to, do the show and shit. But eventually we got more stuff coming to you. October, from what I'm talking with Kels, the Mo Kel show will probably start in October. Don't know when. Don't know early, mid-October, but it will start in October, and it will become a Patreon exclusive at first. And then when the show's over, when it's the next day, or maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do it next day or 2 days, it will release on YouTube for everyone else to view. But if you're a Patreon member, you get to see it exclusively early. I'm gonna be trying to do watch-alongs. If I don't do watch-alongs, I'm gonna try to do a Jackbox things with me and my patrons. Or if my Patreon members, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do for our tier, let me know. I'm up to suggestions. If you're in my Discord, you can easily put the suggestions in the suggestions on box. Discord is fucking amazing. I'll tell you guys now, if you guys want to join me and chat up with me and talk about stuff, I have such great fucking channels on here so far. Like, it's been really fun. I've been seeing a lot of people interacting more now. I have self-promo channels so you can promote your own stuff. Ask me anything. So when I eventually do Q&A episodes, you guys can put shit into there. A photo album, just throw random photos in there. I got food and drinks, so you can talk about food, drinks, stuff. I got a thing where you can vent some nostalgia. I got channels for the shows. I got movies, gaming, TV, anime, music, podcast stuff, any sports stuff, any wrestling, anything superhero, pop culture related. I have it on there. If you want to see a channel and it's not on there yet, let me know. I'll gladly consider it. I'll probably put it on the Discord. But with that being said, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day. Drink safe. Be responsible. and take care. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. And with that being said, peace out, motherfucker.